let's start with the thing. So our today's session is basically regarding the budget or the investment needed to move to Australia for MPT in Australia. Okay, so this is not basically for people who are planning to have a job in Australia. It is only for people who are planning for MPT in Australia. So the very first thing, if you are planning for a MPT in Australia, the very first thing you need to do is to apply for an IELTS test. Okay, it is an English language test. The full form of IELTS, I would like to tell you, is International English Language Testing System. Okay, Australia also has one more thing that is called as PTE. Okay, so the minimum investment for IELTS or PTE is 13,800 to 14,800. So we will round it. We will take a round figure, which will ultimately be 15,000. But make sure you people attempt it and pass it in the first attempt itself, because if you keep on attempting it, it will ultimately increase your budget. It will ultimately increase your investment. So make sure you pass the test in the first attempt itself. Be prepared. Whenever you book your exams, make sure you're well prepared for it and you just pass it in the first attempt. So after the IELTS thing, the second thing comes is applying for the Australian university. Now the very I would say the plus point of applying to Australian university is the application fee for Australia university is ₹0. Okay, so you can apply for as many universities you want. There is no such restriction for a particular number. You can apply for many universities you want, as the application fee is 0. Okay, after the application, like after the university verifies your account, if your academic proofs are like okay, and if the verification is done, you will receive an offer letter. Okay, so the offer letter will be basically it is a thing that is a kind of a confirmation. I won't say that is a proper confirmation. It is a kind of a confirmation which will include your fee structure and your minimum accommodation charges and everything. So for a minimum fee of any university in Australia is maximum 20 lakhs to 40 lakhs per year. Okay, now the university fee will differ according to different courses you people take, according to different university, different cities. So minimum we will say that it is 78,000 Australian dollars. Okay, so how will you pay the financial thing? How will you pay your fees to the university? It can be in two ways. One is paying it through your fixed deposits, and for that fixed deposits you need to have your proper ITR. Okay, second thing is you can apply for an education loan. Now this education loan also, okay, I'll come to it later. So these are the two things. First thing is the fixed deposit that you need to show to for those people, and the second thing is the loan education you can take. The thing in this is when you are going to move to Australia, the very first thing comes is you are supposed to show a particular amount about to the Australia government or to the university people, that which will show that how are you gonna live in Australia. Okay, now this investment will include your accommodation in Australia, everything, your fees, your initial first semester fee and your accommodation in Australia, like how are you gonna survive in Australia. This investment has to be shown to the Australian government or to the university people before you reach Australia. Now what happens when you take an education loan, the first semester fee is not included in the education loan. Like the first semester fee we will consider will be 6 to 7 lakhs, which will obviously differ according to different universities. This fee will not be included in your education loan. It has to be shown from your fixed deposit or anywhere, whatever way it is possible for you. The second thing comes is your OSHC. Now what is OSHC is overseas student health cover. Okay, overseas student health cover is if you fall sick in Australia, touch wood you don't, but if by chance if you fall sick in Australia, you should be able to take care of yourself, pay money to the Australian doctor, and this all care is taken by the overseas student health cover. Overseas student health cover is basically a kind of insurance, a kind of a health insurance, which covers your health payments whenever you are studying in Australia. The 2 years which you will be studying in Australia, OSHC takes care of you. Okay, it will pay your hospital bills if you fall sick in Australia. Now after this comes the visa thing. Now the visa thing is basically a basic fee for visa is 25,000 to 30,000. But if you are going through a consultancy, the consultancy might charge you 6,000 more as their service fee. So it will go approximately to 40,000. Okay, it has turned to be quite pricey. But yes, if you are applying it yourself, then it will be 25,000. If you are applying through some consultancy, then it will be around 30,000 to 40,000, depending upon the consultancy fee. Now, yeah, I missed a point. When you will be paying your first semester fee, the amount which I told, 6 to 7 lakhs. After you pay your 6 to 7 lakhs, the first semester fee, your university will provide you with a COE. Now, what is COE is? COE is confirmation of enrollment. Okay, so it is like a university has confirmed your admission in their college. Okay, so after your confirmation, after your COE comes your OSHC, that is overseas student health cover. Then comes your visa, and after visa also comes your ticket. Now the ticket price can differ. Before COVID it was something else, now it is something else. Before COVID it was minimum 25,000 to 35,000. Now it is ranging, as I checked it today morning itself, it is ranging from minimum 30,000 to 50,000. Okay, so taking everything into consideration, like your IELTS fees, your first semester fee, and yes, you also need to take minimum 1.5 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs. Okay, I'll repeat, 1.5 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs with yourself when you are going to move to Australia. This money you are supposed to utilize for your accommodation, for your grocery and everything till you don't get a part-time job over there. Okay, to survive in Australia, you need to have a minimum of 1.5 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs with you when you are moving to Australia. Okay, so rounding it off a figure, first it starts with the IELTS fee. The IELTS fee will be around 15,000. Then will come your first semester fee, that will be 6 to 7 lakhs. Second will be your health cover. Health cover charges, yeah, I forgot to tell you, health cover charges are 1,500 to 2,000. Okay, there are many health insurance companies, you can Google it easily. Even you can contact your counselor or your consultancy for the same. So your health cover, that is 1,500 to 2,000. Your visa fee of 30,000. Your ticket we will consider 40,000. So taking everything into consideration, you need to have minimum 18 lakhs to 20 lakhs in hand when you are applying for your masters in Australia. Okay, so if you are a student right now, it is a very good time to accommodate this amount. It is a very good time to research. It is a very good time to think like whether you can afford going to Australia or it will be affordable to have masters in our own country. Okay, so if there is anything right now, guys, you can contact me, you can DM me. If you want some more information about the same, you can WhatsApp me. You most of the people have my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me. Okay, is there anything you people want me to answer? Please type. And those people who have missed, I will of course I will upload this video on IGTV, and it will be also on YouTube. And our next session will be mostly on how to communicate with patients in hospitals and also in home visits. Yes, is there anything you people want me to answer? Okay, fine. If there is anything, you people can DM me or you can WhatsApp me. Yeah. Okay. Fine, then I'll come up with the next live very soon. Till then, thank you people.